All right, this is the roof at 1835 Beach Avenue. Definitely some maintenance that can be done and a few things need repaired, but I do think that the shingles have several years of life left in them. A couple of these vent pipe stacks have just exposed nails that could use a little bit of tar over the top of them. We need to replace all of these flexible roof caps. They're just separating to the point where there's a gap in here. You can clearly see that that's a leak point, and some of them are considerably worse than that one. And they do make just a replacement cap that goes right down over the top. It's a pretty quick, easy repair. Here's a bad one. So I mean that is clearly a leak point. That water's running right down into the roof right here. Every time it rains, that is leaking into the roof. Same thing over here on this big, a 6 or 7 inch. Same thing, it's leaking here. Same thing on this one. They're all just rotted out. This one's in really poor condition. That's just a leak right down into the roof. And then we would just fix these holes. And then these last two vents up here, like this one, so you can see how it's, maybe you can, it's definitely sagging right here below the vent. You can see how I can slide a finger up and under the vent pretty easily. This low spot right here is a potential leak point. Could easily be fixed with a piece of flashing along here. They would just change to where there's no swale for the water to sit in. That one does it, and then you can maybe see that the next vent down does it as well. Yeah, you can see that swale in it a little bit, but for the most part, I would say there's probably 3 hours worth of maintenance labor on each of these roofs to kind of get them to a point where they're not going to leak for a couple of years. Didn't realize we were zoomed in. Also, most of these vent caps are fine for a few more years. There was one down here that was in pretty poor condition. This guy here, we might potentially look at replacing him.